Good evening. Thank you for being here. I know it's windy out there, and what you got here, wonderful. What I do? I'm going to start off with a question. Why are we sick or oppressed, so forth and so on? Why do we depend on people? I will, as I talk, let you recognize why. Now things are really bad out there. I heard tonight that in space, 2 missiles, airspace, whatever they are, collided. One belongs to the Americans, the other one to the Russians. They can't even control their air missiles. So maybe they did try, but it didn't work. And I personally think this is what's happening. Many things are not functioning, and they're not telling us the whole story. So that space collision was computer fault, no question about it. I also heard about autism, and some people brought this up and wanted to sue the vaccine people. And the court today came out with a decision against the people that brought up the suit. They said they have no scientific proof. All I can say, and listen carefully, you can use the same argument. All I can say is that if science cannot understand that after a certain amount of people who receive vaccines get autism, then it's too damn bad for science. Too damn bad for them. You know, they think everything has to be scientific. A couple of years ago, we noticed that quite a few people were dying under anesthesia. So I heard at that time this anesthesiast say to the one interviewing him, well, you got to recognize that we are not an exact science. Is there such a thing as an exact science or an inexact science? It's either you're scientific or you're not. So listen carefully. Listen carefully. They're trying to get us into a trap. Now we must recognize there are 2 types of measures. One is with the ruler, and the other one is with the weight. A pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. The other one is an inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. And this came to me because, as you notice, I'm losing weight, and I have a scale up there, and the scale has got little things that you set it, and see, the next time when you weigh yourself, I want you lost. And for the last 7 or 8 months that I've been losing weight, as you can see, it's obvious, that scale hasn't moved a bit. So I got to thinking, what's wrong here? Now these are my spiritual friends who are teaching me. Get on a ball, understand. And this is it. Waist. You go in to get measured for a suit. Do they put you on a scale or do they take a ruler? You get it? You want to buy a shirt and they measure you, but they don't put you on a scale. So that's why that scale, which is weight, is not moving. This is very important because I will bring some of this out later. Now all things can either be weighed or measured. All things. But there is one thing that you cannot weigh and you cannot measure. Everything that we weigh, everything that we measure, we can sell. But there is something we cannot weigh. Anybody like to comment?
Anyone?
Spirit?
Spirit.
That's right. And since you cannot weigh the spirit or measure it, it's not for sale. You get it? Not for sale. And when you go to some of these places and you ask for spiritual help, and they say, we can, it'll cost you $10. That's not it. Not it. Can't put a price on it. Now you'll notice that we're having a conference. There's no fee. But if you wish to make a donation to help defray some of the expenses, that's different. But I cannot charge you for the spiritual part of March 14th. You got it? And remember, and for all other things, there is, what's that advertisement?
MasterCard.
MasterCard. And that's what that means. They don't tell you. Well, of course they tell you the love of a child to you. But for all other things, there's MasterCard. Can you measure the love of a child to its mother, to its father, to her or his sister or brother or aunt? Impossible. Can't be done. Can't be done. So here we have 3 steps. Ruler, weight, which are both measurable, and the unmeasurable, non-measurable. These are 3 laws you should stick into your head. And the ones we measure are the same as that plane that went down into the water. And where were these people sitting before they were picked up?
On the wings.
On a wing. And that's the measure.